As of late, one of the biggest rising trends, so to say, is the sneakerhead term, or culture to be precise, which is a nickname or a characteristic of a person who trades, collects, and buys a lot of sneakers for a hobby if not for anything else. And today, we have one of the biggest sneakerheads in rap history. You'll be surprised of who exactly made today's list on our video. So stick around and enjoy as we reveal some of the rappers you didn't realize were big sneakerheads. Eminem. Starting off our list is one of the biggest names in the rapping industry, and it is none other than Eminem. Being a sneakerhead nowadays is a well-known term, but that doesn't mean that in the past there weren't people who went crazy about sneakers in general. Yes, we are all witnesses to Eminem being a fan of sweats and caps, but he also has hundreds of pair of Nikes and Jordans to pair up with his casual attire. His manager, Paul Rosenberg, even gave us a little look inside the insanity with stories about his encore Air Jordan 4s and Air Maxes. At one time, Eminem was even considered as the Air Max LTD King, a title reserving him a spot on our list for sure. When you are one of the highest selling artists for a decade, you have some privileges here and there. He also received some Air Jordan 2s from Jordan himself. What an honor, right? Big Sean. Big Sean has been grinding on the scene for a long time now, and he has been releasing album after album for the last decade consistently. He has been everywhere, outside of his spots. Even during live performances, he has been seen rocking many different kicks well combined with his clothes, from Toro Bravo 5s to Grape 5s, among many others. Adidas recognized his status on the stage and his passion for sneakers, so they hooked him up with some special made superstars a while ago. Big shoes to fill for Big Sean to get this kind of respect from one of the biggest sneaker production companies like Adidas. In an interview, he even revealed his favorite sneakers out of them all. Go and check it out. Kid Cudi. Next on the list, we have Kid Cudi, one of the freshest faces on the stage. And when it comes to sneakers, he is all yours. And his love of sneakers did not go unnoticed, so Converse handpicked him for their artist series for a reason. However, besides the love he has for Chuck Taylors, he has been seen to wear even bigger number of pairs of classic Jordans, more than most celebrities out there. From what we have seen, he most likely likes the 3s and 4s from the Jordans, but even when he is not wearing JB, he has the tendency to put on some Vans Authentics, a versatile closet he has from the facts shown, and from his many interviews and social media posts. Lil Wayne. One of the most renowned rappers out there, reserving a spot on our list is Lil Wayne, who has been seen on the scene for many years, and ever since he showed up and debuted on the big stage, we can see him rocking many different kicks, yet sometimes he has some fails here and there. But his bold moves like the snowboard boots on the Lakers game are the things that make him unique. From the start, he could be seen with kicks from the likes of Converse, Bathing 8s, Adidas, Nikes, every one of them in many different colorways. As of late, when it comes to the sneakers side of things, his loves has shifted to Vans and Adidas from Jeremy Scott. From what we have seen so far, he is a big sneakerhead, collecting kicks from every place during any season of the year, a well-deserved place on our list of some of the rappers who are actually sneakerheads. Pharrell. One of the biggest hits both as a musical genius that he is and the fashion king in the music industry is Pharrell. Always on point with his style, whether he is making a spot for his next song or performing on the big stage live in front of thousands of people, he is all about Jordans and also the wonderful sneakers from Bathing 8. And let us tell you this, he most certainly owns each and every pair that accurately accents his style. He is most certainly one of the most influential people when it comes to sneakers in the past decade. Reebok even asked him to put out his own line of ice cream sneakers inspired by his BBC movement. which had teenage kids saving their lunch money to buy a pair of these bad boys. JayZ. Growing up in Brooklyn, being lace proper is a must, and that was and still is for JayZ, one of the best in his genre. Every hip hop and rap style influence can be tracked back to this guy. And when it comes to his sneaker love, he is everywhere. He has been in that game for a long time, maybe even longer than his whole career so far. Ever since he showed up on stage in Jordan 6s, his Gucci-inspired Reebok S, Carter, one-wear whites on whites, black cements, Jordan 3s on the concrete jungle, white cement 3s on the beach with Bay, and Yeezy 2s on the court side. He has shown much love for the kicks he owns, and the number of pairs is not this little, maybe hundreds of them more in his closet, which many of them have been shown, whether on stage, on some of his spots, or even on some pictures taken by the paparazzi around the world. And let us tell you this, he has been about the life of a sneakerhead maybe even longer than you have been alive. Bismarck. Next on our list, taking up a spot is Bismarck, one of the less known rappers out there, and DJs at that too. He is not flashy or anything, and that goes on to his sneaker collection too. He currently owns around 4,000 to 5,000 pairs. That is a serious number, filling in the closets ever since the early 80s, from classics like Nike Safaris, all the way to today's biggest hits on the market, the Air Force Ones, and also the Bathing Ape models. His love for sneakers is shown in that he has DJ'd for almost every major sneaker company at one point or another. Lately, he was delighted to design his own low sneakers from Pro Keds, everyone respecting him for the passion he possesses when it comes to sneakers, showing how big of a sneakerhead he is. Kanye West. Kanye West has to be one of the coolest and freakiest rappers out there at the same time. He basically invented the whole sneaker spot back when he was hitting up MTV to market his debut album, and on every spot and outing or on live performances, he would rock rare Nikes and Bathing Apes with polos and blazers, a style which went on to be tried and imitated by many others, but with no success. If this doesn't speak on how much of a sneakerhead he is, this for sure will. There's even a blog on how you can dress like him, and one of the biggest focuses on the blog are the sneakers he owns, and you would be mind blown of everything he owns. There is also a 100 slide best of sneakers from him on Complex. If you are interested in that, you should definitely check it out. And as a bonus, there is also a deal mentioned when he makes a deal with Nike to design his own shoe. 3 Yeezys confirmed so far, and also a line of Louis Vuitton kicks from him. Wild, right? And we should not even start on the black cement Air Jordan 3s, just a college dropout, compared to the monstrosities of before, from him at least. Bun B. Like how many people celebrate their birthday at the Nike Kicks 1-year anniversary party, talking about sneakers and music with fans, the one person who did this is Bun B, one of the rappers who has been on the scene for so long and even seen for as long as many different pair of sneakers on him, on every occasion, and one of his unique characteristics when it comes to buying kicks is his desire and passion to break open the box right after purchasing them, fresh out the box, and wear them as soon as he purchases the new sneakers of his. A huge respect paid to this man right here as being one of the greatest behind the mic and also an owner of one of the most solid collections when it comes to sneakers. A true sneakerhead in spirit, one that gets the other rappers hyped too. Fat Joe. And last but not least, we have Fat Joe, one of the most legendary rappers in the industry, who you can catch on the court side at Knicks games in a different pair of sneakers. Most notably, Nikes or J's on any given moment. The difference being yours are probably brought from Foot Locker and his go with a player edition. He also had his own shoe from Protege and many Terror Squad branded Air Force Ones. And another moment to not forget when it comes to his passion for sneakers and the sneakerhead he is are the top 5 iconic moments from ESPN's It's the Shoes, when he licked his own kicks on camera, many times imitated but never duplicated. A true animal when it comes to being one of the biggest sneakerheads in the game. And this is where we end our video. And tell us whether you agree with our list in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more videos like this in the future.